Hey guys, I'm Arit and welcome to my channel. In my last video, I have discussed about integumentary system, which is one of the organ system of human body. I would like to thank all of you for watching my videos, and there is my request to all of you, please comment what mistakes I have done in my last videos and what you have suggestions for me to improve myself for my further videos. I'm waiting for your comment. Thank you. So my today's topic is cardiovascular system. It is one of the important organ system of human body. So let's start.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great.
Cardiovascular system. The cardiovascular system is one of the main organ system of human body. It also called circulatory system. Circulatory system of an organ system that permits blood to circulate and transport nutrients such as amino acids, electrolytes, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hormones and blood cells to and from the cells into the body to provide nutrients, to provide fight against disease, stabilize temperature and maintain homeostasis. The cardiovascular system consists of three main components. First, heart, second, blood cells, and third, blood vessels. So now we discuss about anatomy of heart. Heart. It is a muscular organ of human body, often around size of a fist, which located behind and slightly left to the breastbone. Heart pumps the blood through a network of arteries and veins, collectively called as cardiovascular system or circulatory system. Heart has four chambers. First, right atrium, second, right ventricle, third, left atrium, and fourth, left ventricle. So, right atrium collects blood from the veins and it pumps into the right ventricle. The right ventricle collects blood from the right atrium and it pumps into the lungs where the blood loaded with oxygen. The left atrium collects blood from the lungs and it pumps into the left ventricle. And the left ventricle collects the oxygenated blood and it pumps into the body. So this is the fourth chamber, and there is the four functions of this fourth chamber. Now we discuss about wall of heart. It's called the pericardium that protects heart from friction and it provides lubrication to the heart. It consists of three layers. The innermost layer is called the endocardium, which is made up of endothelium fiber. The middle layer is called the myocardium of the wall. It consists of spontaneously contracting cardiac muscle fiber which allows the heart to contract. And the outermost layer of the wall is called the epicardium. It's also called the visceral pericardium as it forms the inner layer of pericardium. It consists of loose connective tissue including adipose tissue and muscle fiber. Now we're coming to valves of the heart. There are four valves: tricuspid valve, pulmonary valve, mitral valve, and aortic valve. Tricuspid valve located between the right atrium and right ventricle. Pulmonary valve located between the right ventricle and the pulmonary aorta. And the mitral valve located between the left atrium and left ventricle. And the aortic valve located between the left ventricle and the aorta. heart has a beat of its own through a electrochemical circuit system, and it has 4 relay stations: SA node, AV node, bundle of His, and Purkinje fiber. SA node is also called the pacemaker. It's located in the right atrium, and it starts the spark and passes it into the next relay station. Next is AV node. AV node located back wall of the heart between the right atrium and right ventricle. Next is bundle of His. It is located into the heart septum. And last, Purkinje fiber. Purkinje fiber spreads the electrical charges into the myocardium, which consists of cardiac muscle that allows to contract the heart. Now coming into blood vessels. Blood vessels are the tubular structure that carries blood through the tissues and organs. It consists of vein, artery, and capillaries. Now coming into artery. Artery are the blood vessels in the circulatory system that is responsible for delivery of oxygen and nutrients to all the cells, as well as responsible for removal of carbon dioxide and waste product to maintain the balanced blood pH. Now coming into veins. Veins are the blood vessels that carry blood towards the heart. Most of the veins carry deoxygenated blood from the tissues and the cells into the heart. Exception is pulmonary vein and umbilical vein. Both the vein contains oxygenated blood towards the heart. Now coming into capillaries. Capillaries are the blood vessels of a diameter of around 5 to 10 μm. It is the smallest blood vessels in the circulatory system. So these are the 3 blood vessels which carrying blood. Now coming into the blood. What is blood? Blood is a red fluid which contains red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets, proteins, and other elements. The blood transported throughout the body by circulatory system. Now coming into the diagram of a circulatory system. So I put an image in this video to better understand how the blood flows from the heart to the lung and lung to the heart. So here it is. So now we see the how blood flows from lungs to heart and from heart to lungs. Pulmonary vein carries oxygenated blood from lungs into the left auricle. From left auricle via bicuspid valve it goes into the left ventricle. And from left ventricle the oxygenated blood via aortic valve it transport to the all parts of the body by aorta. Now the deoxygenated blood collect from all parts of the body through superior vena cava and it goes into the right auricle. From right auricle via tricuspid valve it goes into the right ventricle. From right ventricle via pulmonary valve the deoxygenated blood goes into the lungs by pulmonary artery. So this is the diagram of circulatory system. So I make this video as simple as I can so students can easily understand. If you like the video, please comment and subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thank you.